So lesson number 6 is everyone carries the scars of this life. Being a human being is hard. We're all just looking for permission to be okay, and we're all doing the best we can. This is something that you will hear me say over and over and over again if you come work with us at Reiki Cafe, is that this is not easy. Being alive is not easy. There are things that we can do to increase the ease and joy and flow of life. But there is not a single person who moves through this life unscathed. And I think this is so important, especially for me, but also for other people to hear, because there is a tendency, a perfectly human, innate, intrinsic tendency when we are suffering to feel like we are the only ones who have suffered like this, to feel like nobody else understands, to feel like we are so alone in what we're going through. And so when we can realize that being human is hard, that we all have the scars of being alive, it can take away that feeling of isolation and instead replace it with a feeling of community, because we're realizing that we're all in this together. Some people may heal at different rates. Some people may find their place, find their path more easily than others, but it doesn't mean that they haven't been hurt before. It doesn't mean that they don't have those scars. And when we can realize that, when we can have the compassion, not only with ourselves, but also with others, to say, even if their hurting is different than my hurting, they still have those scars. They still carry it with them. It makes it so much easier to understand that we're all just looking to each other for permission to be okay. We're all just looking to someone else to tell us that how we're feeling, how we're doing, how we're living is okay. And so if you can give yourself that permission, again, it's okay to not be okay. If you can give yourself that permission to be exactly where you are, wherever you are, then you're giving others the permission to do the same. And when we do that, there's this beautiful phrase that I'm always reminded of, and it's, we're all just walking each other home. And when we can allow ourselves to realize that everybody has scars, everybody is scared, and everybody is just doing the best they can with what they have, it gives us so much more ability and capacity to be kind to ourselves, but also to be kind to others, and to remember that no matter how it feels, we are not alone. And it also gives us an opening where we can drop our judgments of other people and remember that we have absolutely no idea what they're going through. Just like you probably wouldn't look at me and think about all of the things that have happened that I shared a few minutes ago, they still happened. I still carry those scars in me. And though they might be healed, they're still there. Those experiences still happened. And so even if you can't see it from the outside, know that there is a whole world happening on the inside of each and every person.